All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the special Hair Tip Tuesdays. I'm here with my girl Isha. Y'all met her at the Mississippi Natural Hair Fest, but now we at the New Orleans Natural Hair Fest, and we are turned up.
Yes.
So, first of all, talk about your photography too.
Okay.
Blogging, all that good stuff.
I majored in journalism at the University of Texas at Arlington, which kind of planted the seed of photography, but they don't really teach you how to run a photography business. That didn't come later. That didn't come until later when I started my own media brand, and I couldn't afford a photographer to come follow me around and take photos for my magazine.
Even, she just loves me.
Yeah, I couldn't afford it, and so I kind of like picked up some of those foundational things from UT Arlington and just started to build my photography brand, which in turn turned into a whole nother arena of just photography in addition to the media brand that I have. So it's been a journey, and thankfully it's been a good journey.
Yes.
I don't have any complaints.
So talk to us about being natural.
Being natural for me was an accident. I only went natural for the sake of perming my hair at the end. I knew if I went natural, my hair would grow faster. I know. I'm stupid. I am. And I was like, I'm not gonna perm my hair for 6 months because it's gonna grow the fastest. And then at the end, I'm relaxing it so I can feel it on my back. That was my plan.
Didn't work out like
It
that.
didn't. My sorority sister's mom had been natural for a while, and I told her about my little escapade, and she was like, "Why don't you just not perm it and just see how your curl pattern feels? Just see how your natural hair feels, and then if you don't like it, then perm it." And so I was like, "You know what? I'll do that. I'll just touch it a few times, and then I'll perm it." But when I saw it, I was like, "Bro, this is pretty cool. Like my hair does stuff that I never knew it could do," and then I just decided to go with it.
Yay. So when did you start? When did you start your dreams?
Okay, so I was not locked. I was natural for I think 5 years, maybe 6-ish. Yeah, and I was having an issue with hair retention because I wasn't taking care of it properly. I'm one of those people. If I leave it alone, I think if I leave it alone, it'll do what it needs to do. But that wasn't it for me. I didn't really have a solid routine. So I started wearing protective styles, and I would go a year at a time, like wearing a protective style. And so I was taking out my protective style one day, and it literally felt like my hair. It felt like the weave. It felt like the weave. It looked like the weave when I held it in my hand. It felt like the weave, and when I cut it, it felt like the weave. But it wasn't the weave. It was definitely my hair. So I cut off accidentally like 4.5 inches, maybe of hair. Whatever it is from my nape to my shoulder was gone. And I called my hairstylist, and I was like, "My birthday is in 3 days, and I have no hair because I cut it off." And I was in tears, and I was like, "I'm a fraud. Like, I don't even wear my natural hair. Like, I got a natural hair brand, and I don't even wear my own hair. I don't even take care of my own hair. Like, I am a fraud. What am I gonna do?" And so she owned a lock salon and natural hair salon. So she was like, "I mean, we can lock it up." And I'm like, "Okay." Still, I'm stupid. Like, I'm thinking when she locked it, my dress is gonna be like on my neck. I'm not thinking I gotta start with these little coils and start at the beginning. Anyways, I went through with it, and so I've now been locked for 1.5 years. This is the fastest my hair has grown, and it's taken care of because she takes care of it. Shout out to Lockstar Salon DFW. I don't even touch it. When I have to wash my hair, I'll be like, "Oh my God, I just cheated on my loctician," because I just let her take care of it.
Well, I understand. Okay, so then, since you don't do your hair, what is 2 tips for locks?
Yeah.
2 tips for girls that wear locks.
Yeah.
And that don't do their hair.
Okay. So I let her do my palm rolling, and I let her do my shampooing and conditioning. But you still need something for moisture and itchiness. Because your scalp gets itchy and it gets dry. So I use the Obia Naturals hydration spray because I have to hydrate the scalp. And you need any type of hydration type of situation. Something that's water-based. It's really good for me. Second thing, I like to wear my hair in different styles. I like to wear my hair in different styles.
We got the music going in the background. We gonna roll with it.
So I love good foam.
Okay.
And I have like 4 or 5 different foams that I use. Listen.
I feel like they're getting louder.
They are.
But anyway.
They are. I love a good foam. Okay. And foams are good for if you want to roll it up with pipe cleaners. If you want to rod those rollers, the hard rollers. Any type of manipulation, I use a foam.
Okay.
And it works, and it usually stays for a few days with my hair, which is dope.
That's good.
Yeah. So hydrate and a foam.
Hydrate.
A mix.
Hydrate.
Water. Foam. I don't know.
Hydrate water, y'all. Just remember that. Hydrate water, H2O.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a foam.
And a foam. And a foam. So, thank you so much for joining me for Hair Tip Tuesdays, girl.
No problem.
I'm coming to Dallas. Y'all make sure y'all check my girl out.